Good morning, dear friends. I am Ajay Kumar Tyagi. Today, we will discuss the great personality and great freedom fighter, Mr. Chandrasekhar Azad. My dear friends, he was born on 23rd July 1906 at Bharwa village in Alirajpur district, Madhya Pradesh, and he was died in very tender age, approximately 24 years, on 27th February 1931 at Alfred Park, Allahabad, nowadays known as Azad Park, Prayagraj. His parents were Sitaram Tiwari and Jograni Devi. His elder brother was Sukhdev. Actually, his forefathers originally belonged to village Badarkha, Unnao district in Uttar Pradesh. However, after the birth of his elder brother Sukhdev, his parents moved to Bhavra village in Alirajpur district, Madhya Pradesh. Azad's mother, Jograni Devi, had a great desire that his son must become a Sanskrit scholar. So, to fulfill his desire, Mr. Chandrasekhar Tiwari was moved to Banaras for the purpose in 1921 at the age of 15 years. In 1921, there was All India Non-Cooperation Movement launched by the Congress party and other nationalist leaders against the then British government of India. And Mr. Chandrasekhar Azad took active parts in this agitation and he participated aggressively. Consequently, he was arrested on 20th December 1921. When he was produced before the magistrate, Justice Reverend Thomson Kirkgate, he told him his name as Azad. He told that his father's name was Swatantrata, and he told that his residence was Jail. Hereafter, his surname was affixed as Chandrasekhar Azad. However, being a revolutionary and great nationalist in nature, he always used to be a warm-hearted person and had the intention to fight back the English and have their own government and get their country free from the foreign shackle. In 1922, the non-cooperation movement against the British rule was taken back. This episode made the Chandrasekhar Azad very annoyed. He became not only annoyed but aggressive in behavior and attitude as well. During that time, he met one revolutionary leader, that time young man, Manmat Nath Gupta. Manmat Nath Gupta introduced Mr. Azad to Ram Prasad Bismil. Ram Prasad Bismil, as you know, founder of HSRA, Hindustan Socialist Republican Association. This association had its objective to get the freedom from the foreign rule. This revolutionary group works towards fighting for the nation. Mr. Azad's involvement in 1925 in Kakori train robbery, and because of this, the British police was behind the Azad and his party. So on this issue, Azad also involved in 1928 assassination of Superintendent of Police Mr. J. P. Sanders at Lahore, avenging the killing of revolutionary and great freedom fighter Lala Lajpat Rai from Punjab. He also played a key role in 1929 efforts to blow off the train of the then India's Viceroy. Mr. Azad and his party made the Jhansi his organizational hub. He used to practice the use of weapon and also used to do targeting practice in Orchha jungle, that is nearly 15 kilometers from Jhansi. As the British government always behind him and leaving no stone unturned to arrest this revolutionary leader, he had impersonified himself in many times. One time he lived and made a hut near the Hanuman temple at Sata river in the jungle, and he impersonified himself as a Hari Shankar Brahmachari Pandit and established good rapports with the locals. He also learned how to drive car in Bundelkhand motor garage. During that time, his group of revolutionary spirits includes Sadasiv Rao, Malpurkar, Vishwanath Vaisampayan and Bhagwan Das Mathur. He was also in touch with Congress leaders Raghunath Vinayak Dhulekar and Sitaram Bhaskar Bhagwat. Kesari Diwan Shatrughan Singh of Bundelkhand, he is better known as the first freedom fighter from the Bundelkhand, used to support financially for Azad's motive. Mr. Azad, after Kakori train robbery, the police was behind Mr. Azad and his party. Consequently, one day, Mr. Prasad, Asfakullah Khan, Thakur Roshan Singh, Randranath Lahari, they were arrested and sentenced to death. However, Azad, Kesab Chakravarti and Murari Sharma evaded capture. 19 September 1928, Mr. Azad, with Shivarma and Mahavir Singh, reorganized HRA, Hindustan Republic Association, and sets its motive and objective to throw away the British rule from the Indian soul. On 27th February 1931, one day, he was with his companion Sukhdev Raj was present at Alfred Park, Allahabad. His old companion, Veerbhadra Tiwari, acted as a traitor, and he informed the British police about the presence of Chandrasekhar there. The British police surrounded the duo in the park. Mr. Azad fired back. To safeguard his friend Sukhdev Raj and for his own defense, during this encounter, 3 policemen were killed and many wounded. In this melee, Sukhdev Raj managed to escape. Chandrasekhar continuously facing the police party. Once he was about to finish the ammunition, he was left only one bullet with him. He himself fired that bullet on his temple by his cold pistol and died on the spot. As he always used to say and always used to woo, that I will not be captured alive by the British government. And he had the intention that they should not touch me while I am living. So, my dear friends, this story of Mr. Chandrasekhar Azad is a very exciting, exemplary, and deserve our respect and honor to this great soul. Mr. Chandrasekhar Azad sacrifice, supreme sacrifice for the nation. We will never forget him. I salute the great soul with my deep heart. Thank you.